had such a fun time at the sheep rodeo, the First Annual Carewood Sheep Derby, I'm sorry. But there have been some unintended consequences, in particular for our livestock guardian dog. Now, the livestock guardian dog did a very good job of behaving himself nicely with a huge array of people that came, little children petting him and things like that, that I wondered how that was all going to go, but it worked out very well. But the only trouble is there have been some unintended consequences for the sheep. Now, we were fortunate to have a lot of teenage help to come and help get the costumes on the sheep and also get the costumes off the sheep. And that involved running in and catching the sheep and getting the costume on them and getting the costume off of them and so forth. And my teenage friends that did that were very gleeful and had a good time doing so. And the little lambs were running every which way. So a couple days later, I came out to the farm and I looked and I saw one of our contestants, one of our runners, what had looked like she'd been through a chicken plucking machine. Her back was all raw from where the wool had been removed. And I thought, what in the world happened? And so Sammy was with me and we looked at her and we studied, and there was nothing that had injured her. And he didn't look like he was bothered at all. And he kind of looked at me as though to say, whoa, what are we going to do today? Are we going to chase him again today? And so then I looked around and there were little puffs like cotton balls all over the pen. And I thought, well, it wasn't one particular thing that cut her. And then I realized he was waiting for me to chase her and take her costume off, and that's what he was doing. And so to test my hypothesis, I kind of ran, moved toward her as though I was going to catch her. And he immediately went up there and pulled her hair out, put it on the ground. He was taking off her costume, and he thought that was the game. He thought that was what he was supposed to do, because we did that with all of his lambs. So he was eagerly obliging me. And I thought, oh no, how do we punish him for something that we taught him to do? That was a really bad thing. And so you have to think about how your livestock guardian dog is going to interpret things. So the remedy of that was that I put her back with her mother and her older sister, who are in the ewes that were bred. I took the ram out because he's done. And I put the young girls who had a little bit of wool left, I put them back with their mother. So when her mother, Chocolate, saw her, she looked at her as if to say, what happened to you? So all is well now. I'm hoping that she'll grow her wool back, and she'll be a little chilly over winter, but she should be okay by spring. So watch what your livestock guardian does to interpret helping you.